In this video, we'll review New Award Setup Step 2, which is defining our award attributes. Either from your navigation pane to the right or from a tile on your home page, enter the award profile and enter your CON number or your SP number in the project field. The first thing you'll do is enter your reference award number in this field based on the sponsor award. In this case, our sponsor award did not have any identifying number or purchase order or anything of that nature, so we're going to enter the CON number in here as our reference award number. I'm verifying the title, the long description, the PI, the sponsor, again, all completed in the F101 record, but I'm just confirming all of this is correct, adjusting anything that may have been missed or incorrectly entered on the F101. And now I'm down on award type. In this case, this is a cost reimbursable grant. Though we have fixed billing, we have to return any unspent funds to the sponsor at the end of the award, so that means it remains a cost reimbursable grant. This is our default, but if needed, revise the award type based on the drop-down list here. Really quickly, I want to show you the reporting role link here. This is where you would see any additional investigators that are listed on your proposal and a subsequent F101 record. In this case, the PI is the only key person, so we don't have anyone here. But if you had them entered on the F101 record, they would automatically come over to this panel. Work your way down to the bottom of the award tab, verifying your start and end dates, and then you see your project panel here is the SP that was created when we generated the award. Now we're going to select the SP in the associated project panel, and then select the project team link. If we had additional investigators, other key people that needed to be listed on the reporting roll, in this panel, we would delete anyone that is not a PI named in the award. We always have to have a PI listed here, but any other investigators that are not in the award will be deleted from this project team. We don't need to enter any effort for this PI because this is not a federal or federal flow-through award where we are required to track our effort. So we're not going to do anything on this panel because we don't have any additional investigators to delete, and we don't need to enter effort for the PI. So I'm just going to save, return to Project General, save again, and return to Award Profile. Now we're going to move to the Funding tab, and again, just verifying our start and end date. I see my budget that came over from the F101 record. If we had any compliance approvals, IRB, IACUC, biosafety, etc., those would be listed on our certifications tab. We don't have any here, so we can move on to terms. In this case, we would generally want to enter any budget restrictions, invoicing terms, programmatic reporting requirements here. Our award only indicates that we need to return any unspent funds. So I'm going to select Other, and then I'm just going to enter that term. I'm going to save. We do nothing on the milestones, keywords, or resources tabs. We also do not enter anything on related proposals. So from here, I'm going to move over to GSU Grants Admin tab. At the top, if prior approval was needed to carry forward, we would select this checkbox here. In this case, it's a single budget period, so we're just going to leave that box unchecked. And if we have an F&A waiver, we'll select that here. This particular project did receive an F&A waiver in order to take 10% for our off-campus rate instead of 26%, so I'm going to check that box there. And then we want to enter any project or grants admin officer contact information that we have. So from my award letter, I am taking the contact that is listed doesn't quite fit. And then I'm going to enter my direct and indirect cost total here. Verifying my total matches my award amount. Then I'm going to navigate back to the award tab. And I'm going to select award modifications down here at the bottom. Again, just copying my reference award number, which is just my con number in this case here. Verifying my beginning and end date, and then I'm going to open this piece of paper under the period column. I'm going to select initial because this is a new award. I'm going to enter my reference award number there. Before I enter my amount allocation, please note that if this amount is wrong in any way and you need to update that, do it here before you select your amount allocation button so the system does not get confused. I'm going to enter my direct cost total, then tab. It will automatically fill in my indirect cost total and say OK. I'm selecting my con and my SP here. And I'm entering any comments or specific terms as necessary in the comments field. And say OK and save. This concludes the spectrum entry of the award profile and all of our award attributes. So now, before moving on to step 3 in Spectrum, I'm going to complete the NOAA tab on my award notice. So I'm going to copy my SP. I'm going to tab over to my GSU Notice of Award Action tab and paste that SP there. Select my budget and sequence numbers. And we'll see a number of award attributes come over. So we're going to review that as we go. All the information we entered is there. Our start and end dates, our F&A rate. This action comes from our award mod panel, and our cumulative information here comes from our GSU Grants Admin tab. This does not have cost sharing. The billing type is grants fixed. It is a cost reimbursable grant. We have our PI listed for effort reporting. We have no subawards. If we did have subawards, we would need to enter those here. So we would select yes, and then we would enter them down below. We don't have subawards on this agreement, so we don't need to do that. If we enter milestones in Spectrum, which is a step later in the process, those will show up here. And then once invoicing and a few of the other project side attributes are defined, there will be some additional information included on this tab. That will all be refreshed by the AD before they issue the notice of award action. You can see our special terms are listed here, my comments from the award profile, and now I'm just going to grab my budget and my signed agreement and save. And that concludes step 2.